Hi Leo, welcome to your new love spread, timeless spread. It's where we just take a look at a few characteristics that, for those Leos that are single, this is about what you might be able, like a little sneak peek at your next new love interest, shall we say. This is a general reading that might get specific because I'm going to clarify a few cards, not all of them. I'm just going to clarify where it'll make sense. I would say whatever resonates, great. If not, just leave it. But this is rather predictive, so how would we know, right? So we're just going to have some fun here. Okay, so you can also check your moon, rising, and Venus if you want a more rounded reading. All right, so for you Leos out there that are single, your general idea or feeling about your love life right now might be, you might feel a little discouraged, or like you're just not feeling it. You might still be dealing with a breakup or a just a little bit of heartache over just not feeling like you were on the same page in past relationships, or like maybe you felt like you were misunderstood, or that you just haven't gotten the connection that you wanted with somebody. Ooh, this could be Pisces. Could be Capricorn. So we have the Moon upright, Six of Wands upright, Devil upright, Knight of Wands upright, Eight of Swords reversed, and the Tower reversed. All right, so your future true love or new love could possibly be a Pisces. They could be very mysterious. They could be very quiet and shy. They could be somebody that's kind of quick to, I'm just going to say quick to assume the worst, or just kind of quick to I don't want to say overreact, but just kind of go there as far as like, well, wait, what happened? You know what I mean? Like quick, they kind of escalate a little bit, a little quickly. They might get emotional. They might be quick to panic or quick to scare. But on the flip side, that also means that they're probably really prepared. Just saying, because somebody that does have some anxiety or some, you know what I mean, some unsureness, like insecurity about things, they're typically very well prepared for the worst. So there's that. Could also be that this person is just mysterious, okay? Could be Pisces. The attraction will probably be mutual and fairly immediate. It's not going to need something that grows over time. This is probably going to be somebody that you meet with friends, and then there's going to be probably a pretty immediate attraction, and it's going to be mutual. Well, this person's going to be really good looking. They're going to be very tempting. This person could be a Capricorn. They're going to be very attractive, and they might be a little too mysterious for your liking. You might feel a little unhinged emotionally, or they just might be very sexy and tempting and attractive to you. We got the Devil card here in that position, so you could be smitten quite quick. Okay, so the challenge, just saying, your partner, this person, is probably going to want to, for lack of a better phrase, hit it and quit it. And not quit it per se, but they're going to want to go to the passion side immediately. And for those of you that might want a slower approach, that might be a challenge. You might have to be putting the brakes on, because this one leads with the heart and the loins first before they would lead with the brain. So just be aware of that this person might be much how they're like this right here, how there was kind of that anxiety, maybe confusion, maybe they're kind of they're kind of nervous. They might be a nervous person. That kind of matches this, that they do first, think later. They react first instead of create or they're proactive. So, and that's not a judgment call. It's just somebody's disposition or nature, you know. So just be prepared for that they might move a bit quickly. And you, in order to be ready for this person, or what advice, you don't need any, because you're already there. You are open to new perspectives and new experiences, and you are not hanging on to any issues in the past, which is great. All right, now here's where I have trouble, because this position is, how am I going to meet this person? And like honestly, I mean, so what this has been telling me lately is that it's probably going to be after an emotional situation, an emotional upheaval. Possibly, now, not like you just had a crying jag and then you run into somebody at the post office. No. And I'm not just reading for women out there. This applies to men too. This will be after you've probably cleaned house emotionally. This will be after, because you're open to new experiences, this will be after a significant relationship that really cleaned house for you emotionally, okay? So you've done all the work already. You've gotten past all the resentment and the, being upset and whatnot. And you're probably just in a position where it's not that you're not open, it's that you're just, I want to say, skeptical, much more cautious, and feeling like since the last situation didn't work out, you're like, all right, I'll be open, but I'm not going to be overjoyed, and I'm not looking for it. Like, I'm not too worried about it per se, and I don't have high expectations for it. You know what I mean? So this might be where this person kind of rushing in and doing before thinking might be a little bit of a problem, because this would suggest that you need to take it slow, but you're going to be really attracted to them, so might be a little bit of a problem for you too. But you're past the resentment, but you are probably going to take it slow and be kind of reticent because you have had a bad experience. You're coming out of it now, though. So you're on the other side of it, but you have very clear memories of what happened. All right, so let's take a look here. I don't feel like I need to clarify any of this. I feel like that's, oh my goodness. Okay, so this could be somebody that you haven't talked with in quite some time from your childhood coming back around. And my hunch is that it's the person you least expect. This is somebody, wow, hold on a minute. Somebody from your childhood, somebody that you've known. This could be past life connection also coming back around again. Well, this just flew out. We'll go with that. Could be Pisces. And this suggests that when you see them, you will know. You're going to know it. Now, let's be more vague, right? Okay, just going to say, this could be you meet them while you're traveling. You could be having car trouble. It could be some kind of significant issue surrounding a delay in transportation or in movement or in something that was supposed to progress and has stalled. Maybe you're moving into a new apartment. Maybe your car breaks down. Maybe you missed that flight. Maybe you're having trouble with, your Wi-Fi or something to where something was once working and then it got delayed or shut off. That's how you're going to meet this person. And when you see them, you will know. It will just feel right. Let's see if we can get a timing card here. All right, the reverse I'm not considering the reverse. I just want to know what the suit is. So we got 4 of Cups. That would be 4 months. So right around, what is it now, September? Well, never mind, because it's timeless, right? So whenever you see this video, 4 months out. So we got some time to kind of get rid of some of this reticence, or now maybe you're naturally that way, where you're naturally reserved. But if there's a tinge of negativity to it, like, oh, I'm too skeptical, or oh, well, I'm not, if like you got a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, that does give you some time to get, because you're certainly open, but it might be like especially when this one comes, coming in hot, when they come in, you might be like, oh, it might spook you a little bit. So there's that. Could give you a bit more time to get some distance from this situation, and then to where you'd be ready for it. So we're looking at, if this is the timing card we're going by, we're looking at approximately 4 months. When you see them, you'll know. It could have something to do with your transportation, and it could be somebody coming in from the past or a past life connection, because when you see them, you will know. You won't have any confusion. You'll just be like, oh, the attraction will be there, and you're going to be quite smitten Woo-wee. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this could involve travel. Maybe a trip back to your hometown or something, and all of a sudden you see them again, and, you know, fresh eyes and all that. Express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. That could be speaking to this right here if you're kind of shut down emotionally about it, like you're not looking for it, but you are, but you're not, but you are. It could be if you're not comfortable talking about your emotions, it might just be that you could give gifts here and there to show your appreciation and your love for somebody. That might be better than, might be easier for you than talking about it. And you could do neutral things too, like, oh yeah, you know, I had this extra such and such, or oh, well, I ended up buying 4, so if you need one, here you go. Things like that, you know, where it's not too obvious, you know. I made you a whole cake and some cookies. No. No. Might be hard for you though, Leo, because you're very generous, so you might be hard for you to hold back is what I'm saying. This might actually come very easy to you, because even though, you know, the advice is to kind of take it slow here, you are very generous, so, you know, holding back might be a little harder for you. Go ahead and make those cookies and buy 4 or something and give the other person 2. Oh, no. This speaks to looking at what we fear and realizing that it's only a small part of what our whole, what we're capable of and what we're meant for. And when you look at it closely, it starts to lose its significance and get absorbed into the bigger picture. Because, you know, being afraid, having reservations, whatnot, it is a part of life, but it's meant to be looked at and worked through and processed, not to keep you from something. And there's that acronym, false evidence appearing real. So that, again, calls for it to be examined and to look at what's realistic and what's not. Like, am I blowing this out of proportion? And when we're emotional about something, we always do that. We honestly, it's this big instead of just this big, and it's really vibrant instead of just that right there. It looks like this instead, because it's got that emotional layer. You know, it's a charged memory because of that emotion, or a charged situation because of the fear. So if we can take all that away and be rational, we can see that there's nothing to fear but fear itself, or whatever that saying is. You want to smack them upside the head, but it's kind of true. What's the worst that can happen, right? At least when it comes to new love. Just saying. I hope this isn't wrecking the sound. Okay. Well, at least you can hear me shuffling, right? Ooh. That's the money number right there, number 8. This is stay focused on your goals, because it's gonna work out in the end. This is a good omen card, a good luck card right here. This is all about manifestation and bringing what you envision into reality and creativity. Productivity, having what you want and what you've been planning for come to fruition. So even though you might have had this bad experience and might still be dealing with it, coming out of it, you will be in a position, by the time you meet this person, you are going to be in a position to be ready to move forward with them. And it will be, there's going to be a strong attraction there, and when you see them, you will know. And most likely it has something to do involving transportation, and somebody from your past, or that you've had a past life connection with, that when you see it, you'll know. Looking at about 4 months from the time of viewing this video. So, whew, okay, they're going to make you want to feel generous too, which is not hard for you, Leo, because like I said, you are generous. But yeah, this seals the deal right here. This is that good luck that, oh yeah, it's going to happen. Yep. Okay, this was a fun read. It's kind of interesting to see how it all plays out. I hope you got something out of it, Leo, and it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. So thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.